Hey friends, welcome to the Aerocrow show. So, I had a little bit of a technical hiccup and there's no video for this week's episode. I'm sorry you don't get to see my pretty face, but as you can see, we do have Flinthook, which is Tribute Games' newest roguelike action platformer. It is awesome. It's the same dev team that did Mercenary Kings, which I did 2 weeks ago now. So what we have is a little space pirate with ostensibly a hookshot that lets him zip around the levels, shooting pirates like this guy right here. It is a hell of a lot of fun. I'm super addicted to it, and it keeps revealing new components to me. You'll see later that there's a relic that I pick up. Had no idea that you could do that. You can slow time, as we just saw, and we can wall jump. It's got this beautiful 16-bit, 8-ish, how about we say 12-bit? 12-bit style to it. Gorgeous color palette, wonderful animation, a little bit of Mega Man in the way that you memorize enemy patterns, and it is a roguelike, so not this level is a tutorial, but every level is randomly generated, and as I learned after recording the gameplay, that you can kind of tell the challenges that are going to appear in each level. It kind of gives you a little hint of what you should expect so you can equip yourself. The main kind of combat rooms, you get, locked door, wave-based combat to clear a room, but you always get a treasure chest. You can spend money to upgrade or buy health potions, things like that. It is a wonderful game. I want to say it's like $20 on PSN right now. It is, I think it's worth more than that. It's really addicting. It's got a feel to me, like I said, of Mega Man, a little bit of Rogue Legacy, a little bit of Dark Souls, whole lot of bit of like Rygar or Bionic Commando. It's just really fun. So I just picked up a bounty, as you saw. So the way the game kind of progresses is you have a bounty, so you have to go and collect enough. I forget the name of the item. It's these little like gray tablets that you feed to your alien compass, and it leads you to the boss ship. And you kind of go from there. So here I am starting Bad Billy Blunder, I think his name was. You also get all these perks. Right now I only have the 3 red things I can equip. So as you can see, the bullseye takes 1, but the other things take 2. And you unlock a black market later where you can add extra equipment slots. As you can see, it's got this Iron Head has a relic shop. This one has a cornucopia. So I think we're going to go to the relic shop. And you can see it's got on bottom left-hand corner of that icon, it's got a 1 skull, and a top right, you see I need 3 to unlock the boss. So in 1 life, I have to get 3 pieces, which I've actually haven't done yet because the game gets difficult the further in you go. But what am I to do? So I think I am going to shut up for a little bit and just let this play so we can get a sense of the game and the music, the sound effects. It's a really wonderful package, and I can't gush enough about it. I know it's been talked about on an IGN podcast, and I think I read a Kotaku article about it, so it is well worth the time. So anyway, I'm going to shut up for a little bit, and we can watch this little space pirate do his thing, and I might chime back in with some new info as we go on. So, I'm shutting up. So you can see as I am really terrible at the combat here, I'm still not fully in control of everything, but that's why we practice things. One of the things that I like about this game quite a bit is each room, even the ones without the enemies, really feels like almost like a puzzle room. You saw earlier with the me jumping through the laser grid and things like that. Every room is randomly generated, but kind of similar to Rogue Legacy, where you'll see I've seen rooms repeat. But you really do get a challenge from every room, not just the combat rooms. Maybe not so much from shops, like how I just got the approval stamp relic. And you'll see that unlocks a new menu option later in the game, but so basically you kind of plot of not the plot, the way each ship goes through is you have these randomly generating maps. Each one has a different challenge in each room, and you kind of work through it, and you're looking for the big treasure chest at the end of the level that has the piece you need to power your compass, your space compass, to get to the boss and get the bounty. You're an adorable little space pirate who looks like a ghost, and you like to open treasure chests. Who doesn't want to open a good treasure chest every once in a while? I mean, if it's good enough for Link, it's good enough for all of us. One of the kind of mechanics in the game is freezing and slowing down time, and I don't use it enough in my games. I kind of forget that you can do it, but you can see I do know how to take down that enemy with slow time. So here is the treasure chest at the end of the level, and you know, you want to open it and get each chest is a seashell, which is kind of weird to be in space shell. I'm sorry, not a seashell, space shell, which makes a lot more sense than a seashell. I don't go for it because I want to see what's in the rest of these rooms, which, if I remember correctly from playing this the other day, does not do me any favors as I get stuck in this room. But not everything can always go our way, and there I go, dying. Ghost pops out of my skin, which is really gruesome if you think about it. And much like every good game, there's XP, and I unlock the Relics tab on my menu, and I got the approval stamp with Octopod ink. Please use only Octopod ink. Look how badass this pirate looks with his barrel of explosives, his space laser gun, hook shot, and time, or chrono belt as they call it. So I think I am going to shut the hell up and just let the rest of this play out. I really hope that you check this game out. These developers, Tribute Games, they're becoming kind of like my new favorite developers. They do all these great, I hate to say old school, but they definitely have an old school feeling to all the games they've done. You should really check this game out. Give them all the money, because I really like the cut of their jib. See, Space Pirate cut of jib, see what I did there? Yeah, you can't write this shit. So yeah, that's that. And I hope you enjoy watching the rest of Flinthook. Until next time, I've been Aerocrow, you've been really awesome, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a moment of the fun. And share with your friends, because who doesn't like sharing?